Oracle. My name is Nela Maat. What is up, beautiful souls? These are going to be general messages. We're going to be channeling collective messages, right? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't try to force anything. However, we love to try to make sense of things. I have noticed that we like to create stories and finish sentences, fill the blank spaces. We do that too. And that is also okay. So I'll be scrying to get extra messages. And so allow me to cleanse and clear. It's thundering. There's a storm coming. I'm hearing the song, thunder, thunder. I cannot think of the lyrics. All I'm hearing is thunder. I'm hearing Odin, God Odin, which is Zeus, Jupiter. Okay, I'm hearing moon cycles. I'm seeing the moon cycles. Stay consistent. Consistency is important. And there's no need to rush. I see a feminine figure holding a child, and it's like holding it, nurturing it. It might be singing or humming. Nurture yourself, nurture your inner child. There's a clearing happening in the sacral, lower chakras, but it's more about the inner child, the sacral, ancestral healing. I'm hearing an empire estate. The building an empire, a legacy. And I'm seeing the words, however, everything that is worth having or experiencing takes time. I'm seeing it like a quote. So this might be about you having big, I'm hearing the word aspirations for your life. The need to embrace a more sustainable approach to life. Reciprocity, Two of Cups, grace. Give yourself grace. The frequency of grace. Forgiveness, understanding, generosity. Acts of kindness. The need for patience. Okay. I feel like some of you might be having a little bit of pain in the throat, upper body. And some of you need to massage your feet. I'm hearing Pisces, pain in feet and lower back, okay? There's some emotions that we must embrace. So take some time to nurture your inner child. Yeah. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? So, yeah. This energy is asking you to embrace a more sustainable, a more free-spirited energy okay, in life. You're being asked to be more flexible, more open, to let go of the rigidity and the old ways of living and existing, and the living from the part of our brain that wants to make sense to everything. So everything needs to make sense. Everything needs to make sense. And I'm hearing the song Wild Horses. I'm not a singer. However, some of you might enjoy that song, or there's something related to a feminine figure also. Maybe your mom, your grandma, someone close to you, and she likes that song, Wild Horses, Wild Horses. For some of you, there's a message, right, for that song. But there's something here about even living, even like minimalistic, like, just simplicity, simplifying life. So there is like relocation, moving, wanting to go explore and give to yourself, all right? Give to yourself. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of action that needs to be taken. However, it needs to be action that is coming from excitement and grace, meaning patience and kindness and understanding and awareness of where we at in our life and our journey, giving ourselves grace because we are shifting and changing in our way to live life. Okay, this is the rebuilding. This is your new beginning, a beginning of a new life and a new way of understanding yourself and experiencing your sovereignty and your divinity. And so I'm seeing like the storm, there's coming, and it's coming to cleanse. And so any chaos, any conflict, things that are happening, they're not there to attack you or to punish you. God doesn't want to punish you. It's just is the cycles of life. Like there are cycles to the weather, and there are cycles to our journey. And in each cycle, we're meant to go through these experiences, right? And we're meant to be collecting wisdom, learning what is it that we like, what is it that we dislike, what is it that make me feel fulfilled, what is it that not, what kind of people do I want to surround myself with, what kind of habits, and what is it, right? So we're in this quest, and this is what I see you in a quest, and I see you rethinking safety, security, fulfillment, relationships, money, structure, life, right? What does it mean? And then I see you moving with just like the Fool, right? This is what I need. And what I need is not the excess and what society has been programming me to believe. And so there's a releasing of burdens on thoughts, programmings, conditioning, burdens on ideas of who we need to be, how we need to look like, and how we need to act, and what my life needs to be like in order for me to feel worthy. So there's this realization that you are going to be experiencing, and many, because there are divine interventions and different cycles in life, and those tower moments, right, those divine interventions, just like the weather, they are meant to happen because it's about nature. And we are nature, and our true nature is spiritual, and our true nature is change and evolution. If you think about it, we're not meant to be living our lives in rigidity and holding on to everything out of fear. And oh my God, right? I mean, I'm seeing someone doing like surgeries, like, right? That's what is coming to my psychic eye. And it's like we're fighting life, we're fighting nature, we're fighting the order of things. We are so afraid to lose things, people, ourselves. We have been programmed to fear dying, and we try to hold on to anything and everything, and then we burden ourselves trying to see how can we control life, and we become attached to everything, to people, to our family, to our children, to our child, to ways of thinking and doing, and to jobs and things in life. So there is this just shifting where we are releasing. We're getting cracked open though, and it makes us feel lost and vulnerable because we're like rethinking and rethinking, like, who am I, what am I here to do. We are also reconciling with the disowned aspects of ourselves. We're reconciling with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We're reconciling with aspects of ourselves and parts of ourselves that we believe that they are unworthy. And those aspects of us are the aspects of us that have been going through life, collecting and living and collecting through experience, because it's just life. Life is meant to be experienced, right? You can try to hide from life, and then you're just suppressing yourself. What is the point? And so what I'm feeling is that you're being called to honor the sacredness of your human journey. Honor the sacredness of your own journey and your own story, with the shitty parts, with the great parts, with the parts where you have give yourself to romantic love, and then the freaking periods of disappointment and feeling all broken and lost and all of it. Because what is the point then, to just come here and lock ourselves in a house and reject life and living and experience, and then try to fight the fact that we are nature and we are evolving and we are meant to go through cycles, and today we're here and we don't know tomorrow, right? So there is this energy of it's time to embrace our humanness and the fact that we are spirits having this human experience. So how can we honor our journey here with all that is? And can we give ourselves that grace, that understanding, patience, compassion, right? Those virtues, divinity, divine virtues. How can we honor all of it? Because even when you had gone through you making what we so-called mistakes, those had been stepping stones for your evolution, for your growth, like I said. So I'm just feeling this energy, and I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it, and it's just like, I'm breaking free. I'm breaking free because I am so tired of feeling burdened, and we're being liberated. However, there is a sacrifice that needs to be made, and the sacrifice is the old life, is the old way of thinking, existing, relating to ourselves, others, and the world. What we must sacrifice are the old habits, the old programmings and behaviors, the old belief systems, and we must go into a place of complete openness, in being okay with feeling cracked open and tender and feeling like a child again, so that we can reconnect with this aspect of us that is the aspect of us that holds innocence, that holds those keys to our creativity, to renewal, to rebirth, to rebirthing virtues, to reverting ourselves, to reverting and healing relationships, all relationships. Because at the end of the day, life is relational. So what I'm hearing, I'm feeling my fingertips, all this energy entering is just, it's like, can you embrace your humanness and choose to love yourself? Every freaking wrinkle, every gray hair, every everything. And give grace to your temple. Give love to your temple. Say thank you. Thank you to your organs. Yeah. Thank you to every cell, to your vessel. That's intense and beautiful. That's what I'm seeing, this cellular healing. And the high priestess, of course, because that's the high priestess. What I was just channeling is the high priestess. She reveals, she who embraces, she who take you into the underworld so that you can meet your shadow and you can go into the depths of where you are existing, feeling disowned and unvalued, unheard, disempowered. That's the high priestess. She takes you where there's this harmony between the many aspects of what make you who you are. And what make you who you are is just beyond just the physical. And this is the merging of the spiritual and the physical. And beyond, the high priestess, right, is the cleansing, is the revelation, is the magic. Started to rain, and that's the weather. It's this weather of boom, with the lightning and the storm and the wind is moving. It's like, is the divine intervention, is the tower, is we're being we're being awakened to a new way of existing. The Queen of Wands, right? Merging feminine and masculine, the honoring the androgyny, is manifesting the hero's gamos, is the masculine and the feminine, is the spirit and the vessel and the mind, all working together. Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, the merging, the becoming the vessel to embrace our divinity and seeing ourselves past the ego and the stories and the separation. So honor where you are right now, because Spirit is leading you into where you need to go, and you have to honor the becoming, and you have to honor that you are working through inner foundations, that you are working from the above into the below. You need to understand that there are cycles and laws, is divine timing. Okay, and so embrace this journey and honor where you at, and take time to reconnect with those aspects of you that you believe that they are to be shamed and that you have to keep hidden from the world, and make the choice to love yourself, and to love all of you. Okay, this is all I have for you guys. Thank you for allowing me to be here and to deliver these messages, to confirm, right? A lot of you already know all of this, and I'm just here. You are hearing confirmations. I'm just here to be the voice and say, you got this, because you know you do. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if this resonated. You can feel free to share this video. I thank you guys. I honor you. Namaste and blessings. Peace.